Subaru Corporation said Wednesday its domestic production in January halved from a year earlier, reflecting the impact of a temporary factory shutdown that came after the discovery of a power steering defect in certain models. Subaru said its output in Japan plunged 50.9% to 21,953 vehicles, while exports dived 40.0% to 21,334 units. The automaker suspended operations at its only domestic assembly plant in Gunma Prefecture on January 16 after discovering the problem with the defective power steering component. Subaru restarted production on January 28, but the supply of parts has remained unstable. The company hopes production will return to normal by the end of March. Subaru has been reeling from quality control issues since 2017, when it admitted unauthorized staff had conducted vehicle inspections at 2 domestic plants for more than 30 years. Earlier this month, Subaru said it has revised downward its full-year group earnings forecast for the current business year through March amid declining production and sales. In 2018, Subaru's domestic production fell 7.0% from the previous year to 659,965 vehicles after it found its inspectors fabricated fuel and emissions data and failed to take proper steps in checking brakes and speedometers. The automaker plans to reduce domestic production in 2019 by about 2% to 650,000 units from the previous year to give priority to ensuring quality standards are met.
The dogs and cats awaiting adoption at Quakertown-based Last Chance Ranch Animal Rescue received a bounty of food, supplies and cash thanks to the generosity of the customers and staff of A&T Subaru. The dealership in Salersville recently held a Subaru Loves Pets supply drive. Customers visiting the showroom donated a total of $300, which A&T Subaru met with a cash donation to bring the total to $650. Jeff Allen, A&T Subaru president said, "We're fortunate to have customers who come alongside us in these projects. Many of our customers are pet owners, they bring their dogs with them to the service lounge, so something like this really touches their hearts. We're very lucky and thrilled to share this with Last Chance Ranch so they can continue to help animals in need."
If you've ever driven a car, you have been distracted while driving. It only takes a few seconds of taking your eyes off the road and the results can be deadly. The 2019 Subaru Forester SUV and new 2020 Legacy sedan both come with an available driver-focused facial recognition technology that is designed to help with distracted driving and driver fatigue. Subaru's new driver focus was recently named Best Safety Innovation for 2019 by the Automobile Journalists Association of Canada. What does it mean for customers? The new 2019 Forester SUV and 2020 Legacy driver focus is designed to help drivers who may be distracted. The vehicles have been equipped with a system that uses facial recognition technology to determine if a driver is fatigued or distracted. It's similar technology used on the new iPhone X and is the first of its kind in the compact SUV segment. More expensive cars like Lexus employ this type of technology, but Subaru offers it on the new generation Forester and Legacy for under $40,000. This technology is a segment first for Subaru. Driver Focus works with Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology, all with the purpose of reducing accidents. The system will also automatically adjust driver settings for seat position, door mirror angles, and air conditioning preferences at startup. Driver Focus can recognize up to 5 drivers. How Driver Focus works. Driver Focus provides support for the driver by providing a warning when it detects signs of distraction or drowsiness at the wheel. The safety system uses facial recognition software to identify signs of driver fatigue or driver distraction, and the 2019 Forester and 2020 Legacy come with a small infrared camera mounted on the top of the dashboard and in tandem with its twin forward-facing eyesight cameras, can detect when a collision is imminent, sound a warning, and even activate safety features such as emergency brakes. How do families benefit? The new Subaru Driver Focus can distinguish between family members driving the vehicle with facial recognition using 5 parameters: relation between yes, nose, mouth and chin, and then it automatically adjusts the driver's seat and mirrors to suit that driver. Subaru says that the infrared camera can even decipher identities when you are wearing sunglasses. Mark Richardson, President, Automobile Journalists Association of Canada said, "The Innovation Awards now recognize safety, environmental awareness and technology. This is an opportunity to recognize the very best and most innovative examples of new automotive products available to Canadian drivers. Whenever a driver does anything to divert their attention from the road, it's called distracted driving. Doing things like eating, adjusting the climate control, changing the radio station on the infotainment screen, or putting on makeup can all lead to being distracted. Driving while you are fatigued is common on a long road trip or commuting home after a particularly busy day at work. The most dangerous activity done while driving is texting on your cell phone. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the process of sending or reading a text can take a driver's eyes off the road for a full 5 seconds. If you're traveling at 55 miles per hour, that's the equivalent of driving the length of a football field while wearing a blindfold. The results can be deadly. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that distracted drivers were involved in 3,450 traffic deaths in 2016. Subaru Corporation now offers this new safety feature on the 2019 Forester and 2020 Legacy for customers. The Automobile Journalists Association of Canada names it the best safety innovation for 2019.
Last year, Consumer Reports ranked Genesis as its #1 automaker. Subaru was number 7. This year, Subaru has taken its place, moving up 6 spots to take down the luxury brand. Consumer Reports has just released its annual rankings report and, for the first time ever, the small Japanese automaker has been crowned king. Consumer Reports said, Subaru's strong predicted reliability and owner satisfaction marks drove it to the head of the pack. This impressive performance was boosted by the Ascent, Crosstrek, and Forester SUVs sitting atop their categories. Subaru has impressed industry analysts and other rankings institutions for many years due to its vehicle's solid reliability, standard all-wheel drive, safety, and long-term value. Consumer Reports did point out Subaru's lone blemish in its existing lineup, the WRX, which scored much below average for predicted reliability. Perhaps one of the reasons why is because the WRX and WRX STI are still built on the previous generation and out-of-date Impreza sedan platform. A complete redesign for both variants is due in the near future. Following Subaru in this year's ranking was Genesis, followed by Porsche, Audi, Lexus, Mazda, BMW, Lincoln, Toyota, and Hyundai. Take note of the only American brand in the top 10. Well done, Lincoln. Porsche also scored well, moving up 2 spots from last year while its Audi rival dropped 2 spots. Lexus dropped by 1 while Mazda boosted itself by 7 spots. As for Lincoln's success, it increased its rankings position by an impressive 9 spots compared to last year thanks to improved reliability, especially for the Continental sedan. Mini, which came in at number 15, also did well as it was the most upwardly mobile brand this year. Both Chrysler and Tesla dropped the most, each by 11 spots. Consumer Reports states that it ranks the car brands by averaging the overall scores for all of the vehicles it tested and then ranks them accordingly. Each brand must have had 2 or more Consumer Reports tested models to be included in the rankings. As such, Maserati, Ram, and Smart were not included in this year's list.